Okay, this is a Bounce Push Hands Volume 3. The first thing you've got to remember here is when you're pushing with someone, you've got to tuck between your backbone, between here and the upper neck, you've got to have it like that. That says you do, first of A, so you don't do your back any damage, in particular lower back, and so that you can have this like this wheel, so you can just wheel any force away easily because the backbone's nice and taut. So you've got to pull your chin in and tuck your bum under, and that pulls your backbone up. So that allows you to turn the force away. Now because you've got your feet, of course, at this, not like this, you haven't got any retreat or attack, you've just got sideways movements, so that's another reason to keep your backbone taut with pulling the chin in and tucking the bum under. But that's just natural anyway to Tai Chi. The next thing you must realize is that you've got to help each other. So when I'm pushing with Morse, I must feel like a full sensation. Now, if I do it to Morse, push, keep pushing. See that? That's not a full sensation. It's like as if it's collapsing, for instance. But it's got to be like a boom, 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 like a full sensation when you're pushing on the arms. And if I don't feel that, it's usually because this hand is like that. This hand's got to be like that. See? It's got to be still pung. If the hand's like that, you don't get a full sensation. It's like pushing against a flat bit of wood instead of a curved bit of wood. That's what I'm trying to say. You've got this full sensation when you're actually pushing on someone. And if you don't feel that, you've got to say to your partner, hey, I'm not feeling a full sensation here. That's it. And there must be just a fraction of tension, of course, before you push it away. So this point here between here, keep pushing, and here must be very small. So as we said last week, it must be 1, 2. So I mustn't feel too much there. It must be just a little bit, and then push it away. Exactly what we were doing last week. Little bit. So it's little, big. See? Little, big. So it's like there's something spinning around here and a rock hits and it goes pshung, like that. The rock doesn't hit it, wait a while and then get forced away. The rock hits it, and then it's forced away. So that's the next thing you must remember, is to have a full now you've got a full sensation here. I'm over exaggerating this. You've got a curve in your back, got a curve in your arm, so you've got a vertical curve as well as a lateral curve. So basically the person's pushing against a sphere because you've got lateral and vertical curves. So when your partner's pushing, that's why it feels full, because they're pushing against a sort of like a sphere or a big ball that they're pushing against. And the force can bounce off every which way. It can not only bounce off laterally and downwards, it can also bounce off upwards. It can also bounce off downwards. We'll get onto that later. But for the time being, just make sure you've got a full sensation when you're pushing. So sometimes you don't realize it, and so it's up to your partner to tell you. So if I'm pushing Morse and her hand's like this, that won't give a full sensation. It's a flat sensation. So I'll say, okay, give me a full sensation, you see? Yeah. Give me the full sensation.
Excuse me.
Okay, thank you, Fiona. John? I'll just go through little faults as I pick them up in different people, and so everyone usually makes the same mistakes. Watch my head. Okay. Oh no, hang on. I'm finding it very difficult to do what John was doing. How did you do that? Let's see. Hang on a minute. Keep going. Be careful. I'll try and exaggerate this. Well, what was happening was John's head was staying still and his body, hang on, was moving